I have to train today. I was kind of disappointed because that would make it only my, I think, second training day this week. Maybe third, I'm not sure. Kabam. Uh, she dislikes video gaming? Nah, I'm not gonna let that happen. People keep coming to my house and leaving trash here. I came up with some hilarious songs because it lets you name and put hashtags with the song stuff that you can drop. So I came up with "Eye of the Kingdom, Come of the Land, Shark ABI.XII underscore sharp" for the title of one of them, and one of the hashtags is something that just randomly came up. It said "D breasts just," really weird stuff. And then because that happened, the next song I released was "Look at the DJ's breasts," and it says hashtag goodness me amigo. And then one of my other songs is called "Pooping on the Weekend," and then one of the hashtags says Eminem died, dude. Is this for reals? And then I have Gobby's Kittens, which has hashtag per, and then wavedash.mp4, and it says hashtag I made $10 million. And yeah, those are all the interesting songs that I created. Yeah, the next one I'm gonna drop is gonna be called Brown World. I got a viewer. Willow's got so many skills and job level 10s that anytime I quit a job, other people are begging her to work for them. Oh yeah, she also did video production, and I got 116 for a video she dropped called "Oh no, very sad guys, listen to my complaints." And then we got $181 for focusing on interstellar rhythmic patterns. And then another video paid me 198, and it's just titled "I Tried." And then I got $511 for the music track "Toilet Shit." 323 for Fast Hands. And yeah, that's about it. Nice. We got some gay stuff happening in here. Some dude called and said he had a crush on another dude. I'm all about unconventional. One time people were like, hey, do you think I should ask this person out? And then the person texted back and he said, uh, uh, I appreciate the words of wisdom and or whatever, like encouragement, but the date was a disaster. And I was like, oh, that's hilarious. It's pretty funny. And it said, I won't be taking relationship advice from you again. And I was like, I mean, what? I tried, bro. I really tried. He's just looking for somebody to blame for his own failures. What? This is ridiculous. Why is it so low? Aren't you master of the real? They must not be paying very much for impressionism. Aw, whoops. What are you doing? Oh shoot, I need to get them rocket science? There's no way I can get them that. I don't have enough room on my property to build a rocket. I mean, I could delete this statue, maybe that would make it possible to do it. Let's see. If I delete this statue... rocket. Oh, that's where you get all those, okay. Oh shit, this thing is huge. I don't think it's gonna let me do it. Oh, wait, can I still come up on the roof, though? Oh, wow, I can actually come up on the roof. It's possible to do that? I didn't think you could do stuff like that, but that's actually pretty dope. Are you... Mewtwo. I can't do any raids because no one's over there to do them. Oh wow, you got those workarounds. Is that how you went up like 8 levels in fucking nearly no time? Hello. Uh, I don't even really think people would have given you grief for doing it early, but yeah. Although I felt like it had so much missing and it didn't really succeed when they were saying that one of their goals was to recapture the magic of the original series, or like put together a full follow-up. I don't really feel like they did that, but I do feel like it was a very strong project in general. I don't agree that Paramount did what they did, causing the leak to how it did. Like, just greedy corporations screwing over the people working on the project um, is disgusting to me. It was a competent film and it worked well in and of itself for people who have never seen Avatar. I think it's probably one of the best introductions to the franchise. And I definitely think if you're a newcomer that's never seen any Avatar stuff before, even though they're starting off like so late in their career and stuff of what happened and you basically missed all the most important stuff. I still think that in and of itself it's grounded as its own narrative inside the movie that's completely separate from the original, and because they went with that, I feel like newcomers can come in, watch the movie, and feel like they understood exactly what happened and don't need the lore of anything that came before it to enjoy the film, which I thought was really good. I didn't hate the voice acting. I thought that was pretty good, and of course the actual animation, what I actually saw like visually was fantastic. So I feel like they did that movie dirty, and the people who worked on it dirty, and yeah, uh, that's about it. That's probably what I would write on Letterbox. But yeah, it was good that I was able to watch it though, which was pretty sick. Sorry you passed out. It was quite the trip, huh? We did get, I think, halfway through though, so that was pretty good. But the reason why I was butthurt is because, yeah, I'm a Zahir fan, and I felt like they basically copied his entire arc, and that left me feeling a little butthurt. Oh, and also supposedly not Seven Havens, but there's another Avatar project that hasn't been talked about, hasn't been announced, and it's secret. And they revealed it at a panel this year, but I don't remember what convention it was. So nobody knows what that project's gonna be. Some people were saying that Korra causing this crisis is what it is, and that it's like a movie, and they're planning on showing you how that happened, and sort of like the end of the career of Korra, or like late career Korra, basically. That's what they were thinking it was going to be. Because another new IP wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense when they are doing Seven Havens. So they were like, well, what could it be about if it's not that? Because that would imply that Seven Havens is going to be like one season long, and then it's going to go into another new Avatar or something. Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you think about it like that. They're like, it seems like this probably might not be coming anytime soon. Yes, I finally got them to evolve, dude. This took forever. Evolving them gives me way more money. Oh, not all of them are evolved. If I were Death in The Sims, I would be targeting the hell out of gardeners because level 10 lets you garden the flowers that you can use to convince them not to kill people. You want to see my new place, sir? I think I'm on He Who Hates on YouTube. I feel like maybe if I had put this rocket in the center, that would have been safer than having it teetering off the edge of my roof. Whoa, what the heck is that thing, dude? What the fuck was that? Where'd that thing go? Oh my gosh, did I find it? Oh no. It went in the water. Bro, what? How did it do that? That's so quick. How would I ever have been able to catch that guy? That is crazy. I just saw something like moving faster than the vampire run lets you move. And it went into the water. I've never seen that before. What the fuck was that? Well, anyway, here's my house. Let me know when you can see it from the outside. There's a cave over here. That's interesting. Yep. Alright, so the first level has my rocket on the top of the thing. The next level is this garden. I'll sit here for a second because I'm sure I'm behind. I used the same layout for my garden, so you probably seen and probably will see another garden just like that. Um, this is my underground arcade. I thought keeping the computers in the dark is actually better because when people do use them, they glow and it's soft and it's not really like the whole room is fully lit up. So I actually thought keeping it a little bit on the darker side would really help me kind of highlight this dance floor and the bar over there. And from every orientation, it looks very appealing, like an arcade should. And this is the main business floor for Lucid's business, who people come over and dance on the dance floor or play games and stuff. So it's like an arcade house. Down here, I have the bedrooms They each have their own design to look different than the last. I actually put a bed in here at one point, but now there isn't a bed in here because I spent 2.5 hours trying to build this floor only to have to rebuild it. Luckily, though, I remembered pretty much how I had everything. Other than this floor originally had more bookcases than this. But I changed the layout a little bit the second time around. But I lost about an hour's worth of progress and had to rebuild this thing from memory from when I had just completed it. So I was able to complete it a lot faster, and it actually only took me 1 hour and 38 minutes on top of that to recover everything. As close to how I remember it as possible. And this is the floor it happened to, is this dance floor. So I had to rebuild this entire thing from memory, and it turned out better the second time. Actually, I thought that I did a miserable job, but actually like kind of improved the design the second time around, so that it's more seamless. And I included some trash cans, but there's some huge issue with the game now where it's not letting me have my Sims throw stuff away, so I just have to do it for them now, which is kind of a pain, but it's actually kind of quicker because they take forever to do it. So honestly, don't mind having to throw stuff away for people. And here's the underground gym with the bookcases and our 3 colorful bathrooms. I really like how they turned out. And then finally, not finally, the next level is like a concert hall slash music place for all things musical. And my array of jukeboxes. And then this is the underground studio, but we haven't produced enough masterpieces to fill it yet. Of masterpieces, but I have only ever allowed masterpieces to stay in this room. Anything less than that gets sold off. And then under here is the new vault with all of my trophies. I have a few more trophies to go. This bear will eventually get replaced by one of the job trophies that's gold. Either that or I'll get rid of the dragon or the bunny, but there's gold everywhere on all the shelves. I got that by taking Bane from another house and putting him to mine because he's a criminal. I built him to be a bad guy, and but he's eventually going to become a secret agent and do the villain track. So I'll have him come back to the house when he achieves that too, so I can instantly get that trophy as well. And yeah, there's all sorts of like really rich decorations everywhere. And then eventually all these will be filled with millions of dollars. But right now they're empty. And I have to go retrieve the millions of dollars. Oh yeah, and also I've been storing all of my masterpieces down here, so this is where they're going to go when they're finished. And so all these are like multi-thousand-dollars, except for this one, but that was a tattoo design she made, and I thought it was great. So I kept it. I'm not sure how to make her do more of those, but it might be pretty sick. And I'm really happy about this one. This was my favorite painting. This little like fox character. Sadly, Freya was the one that painted it, so it's not worth very much. And yeah, that's about it for this house. And I have one more. My old lag house that has all the money. Alright, this is the old house I worked really hard on. And it's cool because it's a rental and I can visit it any time because I'm the landlord, and all of the stuff about how I had it is always going to be there forever, so I can just always come back. I'm gonna make banana bread. Damn, this thing's loading forever. I wouldn't be surprised if the house crashed the loading. That sounds about right. Please load in. Please load in. What in the fuck? Oh, usually it has a huge lag spike like that when it's about to load in. Hooray! And then it plays the music just like that. Okay, here's my megapolis. From the outside, it looks really retarded though. Check this out. Alright, that's what it looks like from the outside. Yeah, that's been my core philosophy of the game. I usually just don't like build mode that much, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of effort making it look beautiful from the outside. So it's just literally a fucking IKEA workshop, like freaking warehouse houses, if that makes sense. Inside here, yeah, I was trying to make it look like a museum so that you could come in here and see all this stuff and whatnot. Oh no, we left paintings behind. We were trying. Oh, these are worthless. Never mind. They can stay. I was planning on having this whole place filled because I have all these like painting canvases, and I had all these wand cases and everything. So it was like a really beautiful museum, right? That I built, but I just can't utilize it very much. Oh, there's tons of paintings over here we left. Oh, including this? Yeah, we have to go get this and bring it over to the new house. Oh, shoot, and we have to finish this. I'll have her doing that while I'm touring the rest of the place. But I also really like that I put the fountains in the corner. That was really cool. In all four corners. Really came together. It's really beautiful. But anywho, then comes the IKEA living room. This is our massive fucking living room. with tons of TVs. I was planning on having people be able to come over and watch TV and eat food and shit. There, the mega bar over here. I built a mega bar. Um, some of us were sleeping in this library because I had to fit the bed count, but I sort of late in the game realized I needed another bed, so that's why that ended up in the library. But you can put them wherever, so who cares? This is our gym with the colorful wall. I spent an ungodly amount of time designing that wall. I didn't even paint these walls now that I look at it. Oh, actually, yes I did. It just didn't keep the paint that I had chosen for all these. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, it totally unpainted everything. What the fuck? Well, that takes away a lot of the allure of all of these rooms because, like, this was purple. Like, oh my god, it's abysmal. I don't know why it didn't keep the paint, but whatever. Anywho, then I had this area. Oh yeah, they had paintings over here. I thought it really came together, this area over here. Oh yes, somebody painted this at a higher value. Yes. Oh my gosh, all of Luna's best work is here. Oh my god, 5K? Holy shit, they were good. But yeah, I really loved this house so much because it really came together, but unfortunately all the fucking wallpaper is gone, so half of the allure of this entire house is gone with it. Um, and then I have to come over and collect my money. You'll see how much richer we're about to be once all this stuff is cleared on out of here. And then this is my mega farm, the thing that lagged the house into oblivion and made it unusable. It's truly spectacular. All of these are normal quality, but each square is worth 9K. So that's what we're here doing. We're here collecting money from our money house. And then under here is a underground skate rink. So you'll see that in a bit. And then finally we have the last floor is giant pools that no one ever swam in. I'm not entirely sure what the one person that is staying in this house um, is gonna do with all this shit. But they'll certainly have a blast because golly gee, man, like it's a multi-million dollar place. And that's it. That's the tour of my last two houses. I showed Ian and he was like, this is crazy. How long did you take to do all this? And I was like, hours and hours. And he's doing things. He's doing Ian things. Yeah, I was telling him how like hard it is to talk to people these days. Or something. Like, I said something that was really relevant based off of something that he had told me, and he thought it was really great. My God, there's just so much fucking money here. It's like, what am I gonna do, you know? Oh, is episode 6 tomorrow? Hooray! What the? Oh shit, I locked them all with Vane Grimm. Oh man. I'm gonna have to swap him back over to our house so that he can give me all this money back. Shit, fuckerino, man. That sucks. That's like $7 million I'm not gonna be able to take out of here because of that. I thought that anybody who's associated with who locks it is able to do it. Oh well. Let's see the news of today. What's the news of today? Oh my god, dude. That's crazy, bro. What? We're living in dystopia. Oh my god. Yeah, Midas is definitely trying to figure that shit out, dude. What is going on here? Damn, that's the farthest he's ever gonna be able to travel in his entire lifetime, dude. Took him all the way away from his little old home. Now he's lost and away from his people. Probably gonna die. They're gonna wonder what happened to Jimmy, dude. They're gonna be like, where'd Jimmy go? I don't know, he was right behind me. Alright, so I have to fix this dumb conundrum that I've created for myself. Or problem. Also in the news today, the top prosecutor of Trump war crimes was killed in the street. And MTG is trying to grift off of the drama of her own party and is a total turncoat, which is hilarious. I think that's exactly in line with how she would be. And then we got Emaru had a seizure. Asmongold got roasted by his girlfriend live on stream. The internet's still obsessing over Alyssa Liu. Mutahar covered the Epstein files. Paladins wants to make another game. A lot of people are really liking the Avatar movie. It's gotten nothing but good praise since it's came out officially. Mecha Chameleon takes second place for highest played game, right under Fortnite. Alright, I think I've collected all the money that I can collect here, but I'm gonna have to go back to my house to swap Bane over to our household so that I can then get him to give me all the money back and then kick him out and re-put all that money back into my current house. Yeah, I don't really know how I got that wealthy. There's 6 to 7 million in those safes. I remember hitting 10 million. Somebody told me that there was like a cap, a money cap, but I don't know what the money cap is. But that amount is enough to buy a big, do exactly that. Like you can buy a big ass house that has ridiculous proportions, and then every 2 or 3 or 4 squares, you can just jam every item that you can buy in the game in there. Just fill it with that stuff. So I don't really know what else you could possibly do other than buying other things. Like buying mansions or buying property. But after a while, you just start making too much money from that property to buy everything. So we're just too wealthy. The problem is we've passed the point of no return where now not earning money is impossible. And then we've just been giving out like 10,000 to people for free friendship. It's really easy. Like if you don't know the person, you can go up, do a cheerful introduction, and then you can go straight into giving them 10,000 simoleons, and now they're like your best friend. It's so funny, dude. Like, wow, dude, you gave me 10,000? What? This is like rent for 2 months. What am I gonna do with all this? And you're like, that's the same question I've been asking myself at 2 million. Like, what am I gonna do with all this? Huh? What? Why can't I transfer? What the fuck is going on here? Alright, let's try this one.